Good morning, everyone. I hope you liked the bedtime story last night. That was fun. I'm headed to Recoil this morning to help them unload a 40-foot container. Hopefully there'll be some more goodies in there that were not shipped on the other pallet. So I still have those half-bridge shark amps coming, and we won't get them engraved because I wanted to announce that I've been telling everybody through email or text, but Falah, the guy that runs Absolute Laser, he had a death in the family, and he had to go back to Chicago for a bit to sort of settle their affairs and take care of that. So that's obviously a priority. What I am going to do is put you in touch with one of my cut vinyl guys. I have several, but one of my cut vinyl guys, and then I'll pay for it, of course, and I'll probably end up ordering a bunch of other stuff from them anyway. So, but I wanted to say that about the guys that ordered the amps, that did the pre-sale on the amps. So I finally did settle on the price for the Brazilian 5K, which I sold 4 more yesterday. I have 6 left, and those are only $4.50 each shipped. I will include cut vinyl graphics as long as you provide the artwork to the artist. And let's see what else. And the 8Ks are 600 shipped. Now that comes with a 3-year warranty, by the way. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and offer the 3-year warranty to the guys that did the pre-sale. If you want that 3-year warranty, send me $100. Again, I don't think it's worth it, because really the warranty only covers defects, right? And I test every amp, so I know it's not defective. See how that works? So it's bullshit. But that's the market price on the amps, so that's what I want to, I need to be rewarded for my my dream, my ingenuity, and my faith that I put into this project. So, and that's what you get when you're a founder. So, but what was the other thing? Oh, last night, there was 2 other little stories that I wanted to tell you about basic training, which was, okay, so about my honesty, since I got probably about 8 minutes here before I get there. But what was it? Okay, so my TI got really annoyed with me, right? But she can't punish me because I did the right thing, right? Again, back to being a Boy Scout. Like, you can't, it's like punching a baby. You can punch a baby, but you don't punch a baby. You know what I mean? Don't punch a baby. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just saying don't punch a baby. So, meaning I'm honest, I shouldn't be punished for my honesty. So, but again, I'm clever, right? I don't realize how clever I am sometimes. I'm just being honest, and I try to be soul searching and just, again, do the right thing. So there's a test that you do. It's, I don't know what to call it. It was a field test where we're out on the exercise pad. It's also called the drill pad, which is just a big slab of blacktop where you can do exercises and parade and all that stuff, which is a marching exercise. You're not really doing a parade. It's called parade, but anyways. So I don't know if I think we were just in our BDUs, and they do like an inspection, and they usually have somebody come out, like a captain or maybe even a colonel. I forget what the guy's rank was, but so the guy comes out and he looks at your uniform, make sure everything's in place, make sure you're shaving and all that kind of stuff, and they quiz you on stuff you're supposed to know from the handbook. And again, at that time, I was not thoroughly reading stuff, and so I would just gloss over stuff, and so I would read like half the material. And I think I told you about the seizure I had when I was, about the socks folding or whatever. So, and I was, just like in Cool Hand Luke, yes, boss, that snapper, he bought real good, that kind of thing. So I was really compliant after that. But what do you call it? So anyways, it comes to me, and the guy is inspecting me, and he asked me, the question that he asked me is, if there's a tornado, which, you know, you're in San Antonio and that happens, it's Texas. So he says, if there's a tornado, you know, what should you do? And I said, you know, you take cover in one of these ditches if you need to, but it's, you know, of course it's best to do it inside or whatever. And then so he asked me, he says, what if there's fire ants? That was my first exposure to fire ants, by the way. Fire ants are terrible. You just disturb the mound, and they fucking are everywhere. And in Mississippi, I stepped in quite a few, but it's like a southern thing. We don't have them in Arizona, but, you know, whatever. So anyways, he asked me, he says, if there's fire ants in your ditch where you're taking shelter, what should you do? I panicked, but I'm keeping my composure. I'm keeping my military bearing. And so I'm like, I just kind of overcompensated and went over aggressive. And so I go, sir, I would eat those ants for food and sustenance. Which was really funny, but it was the incorrect answer. And so that was another embarrassment. And so you got to look at it from their perspective. The TI probably thought I was fucking with them, and I wasn't. I was ad-libbing. I was improving. And so I think a little bit after that, she tried to wash me out. And when someone washes out, that means they've failed a course, or they need to repeat basic training. You have to start from the beginning. And a lot of times you'll miss your training window, so you lose your job. And so it's definitely motivation for you to, you know, fucking take orders and do what the fuck you're supposed to do. So we're doing mail in the evening, and then she like casually sends me down to the office she's like, go report to the office. I was like, okay. So I go to the office, and it's at night, so it's only like night CQ is there, and it's some, you know, fucking staff sergeant, and then there's like a female girl, and I was like, what's going on? What are we doing? She's like, I got washed out. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, blah, 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 blah. You know, and she gave me some sad story, and I was like, am I washed out? Like, she didn't even say anything. I didn't even know. And so I'm like, fuck. What do I do? And so I was like, let's be as honest and as professional as possible. And so I came up with this like statement where it was like, you know, when he asked me, like, do you know why you're here? And I was going to say, in fact, I did say, sir, Airman Chandler reports as ordered. What was it? My technical instructor, which is, you know, that's what TI is. TI is short for technical instructor. My TI is integrity is compromised, and I forget the statement now what I said, but basically I said in a very professional and technical way that she was out of her fucking mind. And of course, the response that they always give is, are you a psychologist or a psychiatrist? And of course you say no, and then they go, well, then you don't have the right to say those sorts of things. And so then I kind of was a little loose, and I said, well, she's trying to quit smoking right now, and she came in eating a carton of Whoppers, which was fucking dead truth. So she was trying to quit smoking, and she did show up banging on the door one time. They do that to test your military bearing. And she had the Whoppers. If you've never seen them, they're malted chocolate covered balls, and she had a whole carton of them, and she was eating them like she was drinking milk. Yeah, you guys think that I'm on the cover of Unprofessional magazine every month. This was unprofessional. And of course, at the time I didn't think anything of it, but when I told him that, he's like, all right, head back to your flight. I was like, I talked my fucking way out of it. Yeah, I talked my fucking way out of it. So I don't know if it was a test or if it was the real deal, but I did not get washed out, and I fucking made it to basic training, and made it through basic training. And then of course, that's a whole other story when you finally get to your training base, and you basically have PTSD and want to clean everything. And that's when I met Damon, my roommate. And newbies will show up and they're like, do you need the room cleaned? And they'll fucking clean it. And he was like, yep, clean it, bro. And I was like, all right. So, but it was great because I was from Arizona and I liked rap, and he was from New Jersey, but he liked being a cowboy, which was really, he's black too. So which was hilarious. But yeah, and that was funny too. There was one time where I woke up and he put up with a lot of shit the way that I did. I didn't know I had a lot of OCDs at that time, and I talked to my fucking sleep. Oh, there's the container. So I got to get to work. But yeah, as far as Damon goes, it was funny. I woke up one morning and he was kind of a poon hound, and which was really easy at our training base because there was a lot of girls that were there for just to train to be a secretary, and we called them Pop-Tarts because they were cute and they were sweet and they were only there for 2 weeks to learn how to type. But so anyways, I woke up and I looked down on the ground and there's a leopard thong, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, did he sneak a girl in here? Like, what's going on? And I wake him up and I go, dude, whose panties are these? And he goes, those are mine. I was like, what the fuck? Why am I touching these? So anyways, I love you guys. I will talk to you later.